Hello and welcome. This is your accounts teacher Saurabh Pradhan, and today we are going to discuss a question based on profit and loss appropriation account. In the last class we have discussed the format of profit and loss appropriation account, and in this class we will discuss a question based on the format. So there is a screenshot on your screen. So I am showing you the question that we are going to discuss. This is the first question that we will discuss, and you must take the screenshot of the entire screen. This is the first question, this is the second one, and moving further, this is the third question. You shall take the screenshot of all that questions, and today the question that we are going to discuss is question number first. So let us begin with question number first. So the given question says that A and B are partners in the firm sharing profit in the ratio 5:3. We have PSR 5:3. Agreement provided that A was to be paid salary 1500 a month and B was to get a commission of 12,000 per year. So first of all, always remember that we have to read the entire question so that we can understand the body of the question, and then we will proceed with the solution. Interest on capital was to be allowed at the rate 4% per annum, drawing 5% per annum, and interest on drawing is directly given to you in the question. That is, for A's drawing it is 1800 and for B's drawing it is 1200. Capital is also given. Capital for A is 1,40,000, for B 1 lakh. The firm earned the profit of 75,000 for a year. So it is quite simple question. Now let us begin. So first of all, let's draw the format. Profit and loss appropriation account. All right. Now, as you know the format, the account has two sides. Debit and this is credit. One thing I also want to make you remember that this is a nominal account. So the rule that is followed here is nominal rule. Fine. So in the question, the first thing that we will note down is the profit. Profit is rupees 75,000. Since it is a profit, it will always be written on the credit side of the account. So let's start by that. So by profit and loss account. And why I have written profit and loss account? The reason is because this profit is coming from profit and loss account. That's why I have written by profit and loss account. So the amount given is 75,000. All right. This is the amount given. Now the next thing is the partnership agreement provided that A was to be paid salary of rupees 1500 per month. So now let's write down the salary. To salary to A. We have to calculate it. That is 1500 per month. So 1500 per month by 12, you will get 18,000 rupees. This is 18,000 rupees. Fine. Now the next is B was to get the commission of 12,000 a year. So we have to write down separately this item also. To B's commission. To B's commission, and that is given 12,000. Let's note it down. Now the next is interest on capital was to be allowed at 4% per annum. Now interest on capital has to be provided always on the opening capital. And in the question it is given that 1,40,000 the capital for A and 1 lakh the capital for B. Now let us quickly calculate the interest on capital for both of these partners. So on 1,40,000, fine, at the rate 4%, what you will get? At the rate 4%. So if you will calculate this, you will find out, you will find out Okay, it is around 5600. Fine. So when you calculate 1,40,000 at the rate 4%, you will get 5600 as the amount for a year, okay, because it is given per annum. Now this is for Mr. A. Now for Mr. B, the calculation will be done in the same fashion, okay, at the rate 4%. Now you all know that it will come to around 4,000 rupees. Okay, fine. Now let us put these two amounts in the profit and loss appropriation account. So to interest on capital, okay, for A and for B. Okay, we have already calculated this. This is 5600 and this is rupees 4000. Fine. So let's total that amount. We will get 9600 rupees as total. Now the question says that there is drawing also, okay, and the drawing is charged at 5% per annum. Fine. Now this 5% information is irrelevant, because if you can see that interest on drawing is directly given, the amount is directly given, so that 5% value becomes quite irrelevant. So we can ignore that, and now let's write down interest on drawing as well, okay. So by interest on drawing for A and for B, okay. So I am using these abbreviations, okay, IOD and IOC. In the examination, you always remember that you have to write the full form of these two particular accounts, okay. So that is, for A it is 1800, okay, and for B it is 1200. Fine. Now when we add this, we will get rupees 3000. Now let's check whether anything is left in the question. So now our question is almost complete, there is nothing left. So now let's calculate the balance and find out the divisible profit, okay, and let's distribute this divisible profit between A and B. So let us quickly calculate that. So here we have rupees 75,000 plus 3000, that means we have 78,000, okay. For total we have 78,000. Now in this case, let's quickly calculate it. That is 18 plus 12, 30,000, 39,600 we have, okay, 39,600. Now if you deduct that particular value, you will be left with 38,400. Now be clear that this 38,400 is divisible profit, okay. Whatever profit will be left after appropriation will be termed as divisible profit. So in first case, that is net profit, okay, that is from profit and loss account. But after doing all the appropriation, whatever we are left with is called divisible profit. Fine. So now let's distribute that divisible profit between partners in the profit sharing ratio, okay. Fine. Now let's do it here. 38,400, okay. This is I am calculating for A, okay. Now the ratio is 5:3. So the total profit will be, the base for total profit will be 8, okay, because if you add both the shares, both of the share of the partners, you will get 8 as the total profit share. So let's divide it by 8 and then multiply it with the profit share of Mr. A, which is 5. So what you will get? Quickly calculate it. You will get rupees 24,000. Fine. You will get rupees 24,000. Okay. Similarly, for Mr. B, let's calculate it for Mr. B as well. 38,400 divided by 8 multiplied by 3. Why? Because it is 3 for Mr. B. That's why I have multiplied it with 3, and it is 5 for Mr. A. That's why I have multiplied it with 5. Fine. So if you calculate it, what you will find? You will find 14,400. Okay, 14,400 as your answer or as a profit share for Mr. B. Now let's put these both of these value in the account. Okay. Now let me clear this first of all, and then we will put it in the accounts also. Okay, fine. Okay, so to profit transferred, okay, to profit transferred, fine, to profit transferred, fine. Now separately write down Mr. A, the profit for Mr. A and for Mr. B, as we have calculated 24,000, and for B it is 14,400, fine. Now if you will add them, definitely you are going to get the divisible profit, which is 38,400. Okay, that is 38,400, fine. Now let's add them together. Okay, okay, okay. So if you will add both the amounts, since the credit side was greater, okay, let me clear this also so that it doesn't confuse you. Okay, fine. So the total of credit side was greater. The total of credit side was greater. That's why we arrived at divisible profits. So the total was 78,000. Then definitely here also you will get 78,000. Fine. I hope that you like the session. Thanks for watching the video.